Wait, does Ray want to come in here? Did he ask you? Okay. Shortcut.
Yeah, configure settings, shortcuts.
Yeah, I got it. Can someone go to the channel and make sure it's actually up, please?
I haven't actually got it up, so... Okay, they're saying it's up in Skype.
The fuck's Empyrean Vengeance?
Never heard of it.
Oh, it looks like we'll be minus all the SO trolls today.
So we're up right now?
Yeah, seems so. Yeah, we can go ahead and
That dimension
start whenever.
sucks.
Why does my dimension suck? It's my jump
I
puzzle.
already beat it.
No, you didn't.
Like 3 nights ago, after raid.
I don't believe you.
See, you can't even get past that part, because you suck.
Empyrean Vengeance could be like a trinket or something.
You know what it could be? He has 1800 crit, that's 200 more crit than I do. He probably bursted really high after an arc, like got lucky crits on everything, and then stopped the parse at the burst.
Intrinsic though,
Something like that.
All the walls that I have, I had to add all those in because it was exploitable to jump into certain places where I never realized. So I had to fix that. Hang on, let me change one setting. Need some more FPS. I haven't streamed in a long fucking time. Noj, can you like hear everything alright? Is it working all good?
I can, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure, I only saw him in the stream, so. Yeah, him was
Okay, they can hear us apparently.
Yeah, I guess we're good whatever then. You want intrinsic?
Wait. Let me get up to you. Fuck.
Oh. Can't even do the puzzle.
Intrinesi started recording.
Alright, going in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, welcome to Raidlock episode 4. We're gonna title this one, Who Tested This Shit? We've been doing the 10-man and the 20-man rating in Storm Legion. And I mean, we found the difficulty to be right on par with what we expected with the gear levels. But you know, we still got to talk about it because we've had some progression from guilds, and you know that's what we're here for, to talk about rating and PvE content. We're also going to talk about some of the warrior tanking issues we're having and we've been experiencing and seeing in the 10-man and the 20-man, especially on the Crucia fight. and some of the warrior DPS stupidity that's actually going on right now. That's pretty much putting our raid spots, my raid spot, in danger because there's just an inherent issue with the class. Today, we're joined by Rough Raptors, who made an appearance out of hibernation from last week, and we have a special guest, Primal Thirst, who's lead. He's one of the leading, I guess, warrior tank and theory crafters in the Rift community. So do you want to introduce yourself, Primal? Like, tell us what guild you're in, what you guys are progressing on, etc.
Yeah, sure. G'day all. Yeah, I'm currently in Tabula Rasa, but I haven't been raiding with them because I've had some connection issues. But yeah, so I've just been plugging away at the theory for warriors and tanks in general, all through Alpha because nobody else was doing it. So I think we've done the 10-man and they've started doing the 20-man only the other day or something like that.
So when did you get into Tabula Rasa? Because you weren't always there, were you?
No, without going into too much detail, I couldn't make my previous guild's raiding schedule, so I was looking to go for the best guild I could with the least days of raiding per week that I could. So that's why I went for Tabula Rasa, and I've haven't been there on and off since 1.10, but I've been having a lot of connection issues, so I haven't raided a whole lot.
Nice, very nice. And what about you, Ruff? What have you been doing in Storm Legion?
In Storm Legion, I've been dying a lot to broken stuff. To be honest, I really haven't been playing as much as I wanted to. I mean, that's been said in previous episodes just because I'm so busy. I don't even have 400 toughness, so I can't even tank stuff yet. So, to be quite honest, in Storm Legion, I really haven't been doing that much.
And I have, luckily, been getting a raid spot, even though our warriors are, we're not pushing as much DPS, not because we don't want to, but just because it's just messed up. Warrior range DPS we've had this ability that replaced another ability that, I mean, it was missing for a week, and it came, unfortunately, when Thanksgiving break came for Tryon, so they couldn't work on it. And melee DPS I've seen assassins and, I've seen the Harbinger melee. We're not pulling anywhere near the DPS they're pulling, so we're not exactly well there, but we were better off than Tempest, so that's what we've been using most of the time. So let's tackle this first topic, which shouldn't be too bad to talk about. So 20-man progression started in Frozen Tempest, and as everyone expected, the guild that spent the most time testing took all the world first. No big deal there. But we had a couple of other guilds that were not far behind. Addiction was right there behind them. No Quarter, we didn't test anything. We were right there, right behind everyone else, even though people said we weren't gonna do anything in Frozen Tempest, and we're progressing really well into Crucia. So I'm really happy for that. And we've had also some other guilds from like Game Over from Germany. They've been progressing pretty steadily, and Terrible Idea. I don't know of many other guilds that have beaten the third boss, because the third boss is a significant jump from the second and the first boss as far as healing, tanking, and DPS.
I think Rift Runners and Parabellum have also killed the twins as well.
Trinity as well. Or did you mention them already? I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. Like, almost no one's posting, videos or anything like that, so I really don't know. And the only progression site, like, not many people are paying attention to it, so it's really hard to gauge who's where. And Rift Sam doesn't update every day. So yeah, I mean, the first boss, it's pretty much, it's a tight DPS check, but it's not impossible with current gear. And the second boss, it's an even tighter DPS check and more mechanic check. The third boss is all over the place. Mechanics, damage, um, healing, coordination. Because on our kill we had we had half the raid die before we even killed it, because there's a certain mechanic where you have to be coordinated. If not, you pretty much die. And I know Rough Raptors, you died to it like a derp.
I wasn't even in the raid.
Yeah, you were on the second boss.
Oh, on the second boss. I'm sorry. I thought you meant on the twins. Yes, I died.
Yeah, on the twins. We had to run. Me and Fu had to run melee because I mean Tempest, sucks or sucked at the time. So we ran melee, and the way you do it, you have to follow this boss. Like there's two bosses, and we were on either side. Like I was on the left side, he was on the right side, and I'm just following the boss. Pretty much the whole fight, you're strafing while keeping up your rotation, and it's not a three button rotation, so it's pretty tough. But we still managed to pull enough DPS to beat Enrage and contribute to the raid. And then the fourth boss, there's certain mechanics that we can't DPS the whole fight, so we had to go into like some gimp specs. Like me and Spaggy had to go into some stupid specs.
Don't give away anything in particular, but yeah, some of the stuff we have to do just shouldn't have to be done necessarily.
And the bottom line is that, like, there's so much target switching that the rogues and mages are just better DPS for that. So today, like, depending on who shows up and stuff, like, I might not have a raid spot, and that's gonna make me really upset because I've worked hard to contribute to this raid for the past 6-7 months, and to lose that because my class is just fundamentally messed up, that's not cool.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same way. I mean, I was benched for the twins, the Twin Giants, that is. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to have a raid spot, considering, for one, I can't get gear. I don't have 400 toughness because my RNG is just terrible. And I mean, I'll admit it, I'm not the best DPS, so I'm going to be sat for better DPS during progression, so I'm just kind of fucked at the moment.
That, and it's like there's no real benefit to bringing a warrior tank, or like 2 warrior tanks for that matter. There's not really anything special being brought to the table.
No, not really.
And we already have, we have Steinbrenner, he's our main tank, and then we have a good cleric and a good rogue tank, and most fights don't require anything more than 2 or 3 tanks. The twins require 4, but that's just with current gear levels. I'm sure that pretty soon that will be a 2-tankable fight. Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I mean, we're progressing on Crucia now with several other guilds. We're in a good spot, and I totally expect to see a first kill this week. From whom, I don't know. I hope it's us, but I don't know. I don't know who it will be from. I don't know if other guilds are progressing. Like, I don't know where Addiction is. I don't know where, like, we know where SO is because they stream it. I don't know where the other guilds are, but yeah, it's a really fun fight. It's really tough on everything, and whoever gets the world first, because of the gear you're carrying in there, which is pretty shitty. They deserve it. Yeah, congrats. And the 10-man, 10-man was honestly a joke. It was cleared within like a few hours. Honestly, it was by guilds that had tested it, but I mean, it was still easy even for guilds that didn't test it. It's a good.
I went in there. I went in there the other night. I am a total slacker. I didn't read a single mechanic, and I just got carried. I mean, if you can carry someone in a 10-man, then it's pretty easy.
Yeah, especially when it's brand new and everybody's undergeared.
Exactly.
We're
all undergeared. I didn't know a single strategy. They're just like, stand here, stand here, stand here. I'm like, okay.
Do this at this time.
Yeah, nothing was explained. I